when you kind of chose a side?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's never a point where you're like, okay, there's more Louisiana people here, so I'm gonna be on this side, and then like one side is like, oh, more Texas boys here, so we Texas.
yeah. I mean, it's just I'm cool with everybody. You know, so.
Duality. You
Yeah.
can be
Yeah.
both. You
I'm
don't gotta
versatile.
choose a side.
I'm
Makes
versatile.
work.
So what happens after that? Where do we keep going from here?
Then I meet up with one of my college homeboys, and he's like, "Hey man, I make these beats." I'm like, "All right, cool. What you want me to do?" He's like, "Man, come by the crib." So we write a couple songs, and after a couple months go by, like, "Hey man, I keep coming over here. We keep writing these songs. What we gonna do with them?" He's like, "Well, let's go record them." So we hit the studio. Shout out to Barron Studios. That's our first place we ever recorded, and we just started making a record. And then my brother, out of nowhere, was like, "Hey, you need to shoot videos and stuff." I'm like, "Well, how we gonna do that?" And he's like, "Man, let me YouTube some stuff." So he starts picking up a camera just off of YouTube, and we just start making stuff from there. So our first little mixtape was called like Southern Futuristic. We had the song called Work Something that was getting played in strip clubs and things like that. And it was kind of weird hearing your song and strippers reacting to it. I'm like, all right, this is cool. And the funny part the funny part was the strippers were actually listening to the words because the song was about a girl who was stripping who didn't want to. And so if you get all the way to the end, it tells you her full story of like graduating college and stuff, right?
Drake before.
Yeah, I'm
Drake.
about to say. You
And
did
so-
women
And
empowerment.
so, right? And so
bruh.
the girls would come up after and was like, "I love the message in this song." I was like, "You actually listening?" I was like, "That's crazy."
That's 100, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm
I
sure
love
they
this.
showed a lot of love.
A lot of love.
A lot of love.
A lot of love.
Wow.
Shout out to the strippers, man. They really, contributing to society, man. Like,
Yeah.
They some good people.
They moved the culture.
They
for real.
definitely contribute to
move
music.
The
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah. There's a whole lot of artists that are like,
Oh yeah.
owe their complete career
Yeah.
to
Yes.
albums being broken strip
Oh,
clubs.
yes.
Like
Gucci
that's just
Man.
it.
To
Gucci,
Gucci
Man.
Man.
To a lot of women named after inanimate
man, most
objects.
of
Big
Atlanta.
Gang, yeah.
Most of the
Two
new wave of
Chainz.
Atlanta.
for sure.
Especially when
goodness.
you're talking
Future?
about like, yeah, my
Ooh,
stuff, my
how'd I
stuff
just
is breaking
forget
in
the
strip
God?
clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Future,
God.
like for
Oh,
real.
yeah.
Strip
Yeah.
club. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm just gonna break all my music in strip clubs before I even approach the radio.
Straight up.
That's
Like, there's a
100,
point
man.
where, yeah, that's it.
Strip
That's
clubs
it.
is the streets. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the easiest way to get a snapshot. Snapshot.
Yeah.
It's a Snapchat.
Snapchat. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're out here. You're actually recording. You drop the album, and then what happens?
Then what? Shoot. Then we just start pushing. We start throwing our own shows. We go to South by Southwest.
What year is
Southern
this?
Futuristic, correct?
Yeah. It's like 2013, 14-ish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then I started linking up with my boy D1. He went to LSU with us. So D1 is kind of more in like that. He don't like to be called a Christian rapper, but people try to put him in that box. He talk about God a lot in his music, and he was just on BET Awards.
Sure was.
yeah.
This freestyle,
Yeah. Shout out
Yeah.
to my boy D1, David Augustine. What's up, boy?
That's what's up.
And so I start opening up shows for him, and then from there, I was in this group. We had the NtheClouds thing popping for a little while. That ran its course, and then I linked up with my boy Kay and King Mason and Jermaine, and we just put out this project called Sunset Boulevard. So I put out the one you talking about, the Just Do It, the Cashmere Ashes. That's what my brother and my boy Ronnie. That's what the others. So that's my home base from when I very first started recording music.
Okay.
And then I have my Sunset Boulevard with Kay and King Mason. That boy Kay, they some legends, man. I ain't know. I was learning from Kay the Foundation. I ain't know nothing about the Foundation.
Oh, you had no clue.
I had no clue.
No clue about the Foundation at all.
Kay invited me to his crib because Mason used to play keyboard for us in the band. And he was like, "Hey man, my boy make beats." I'm like, "All right, sure, your boy make
Yeah,
beats."
you hear that all the time.
Yeah, because everybody make
makes
beats,
beats,
right? And so then he said, "Hey, come to my house." And where do I have to go to his house? In Humble. And I'm like, "Bro, that's far." Now
The story's full
now-
circle now.
I used to
now
live
it's-
out there.
Yeah.
So I show up to this man's crib, and I'm like, "What we doing, man?" So he started playing me these beats, and I'm like, "Man, these beats sound like Rick Ross type beats."
Yeah.
But they wasn't like the real beats yet. Like I could tell, like I was like, all right, he's cool. So I recorded a couple songs, And then when I recorded the songs, he realized I could really rap. Then all of a sudden, he's like, "Oh, hold on a second. And he started clicking on a different folder.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay,
This is the lyricist folder.
Yeah, these the real ones here, man." I was like, "Oh, okay." So those was
every producer does that.
Yeah, so you was vetting me with the other beats.
You start out with the beats that have all the pizzazz with them, just in case you suck.
Yeah.
And you be like, "Oh, you're doing your whatever ABC flow."
Yeah.
And I'm doing all the work because I'm the producer. And then you
Right.
hear somebody who's like, "Wait, clearly he listens to words.
Yeah.
Let me give him something stripped down.
Yeah.
Because he's going to go crazy."
And then that's when
ridiculous.
Yeah, and that process was crazy because then what he starts doing, because K used to rap, so K was like, "I'm gonna make these beats based on what you saying," and so he would just, he would send me stuff with all like digital MP3 stuff, and then when it come back to me, there's no more digital instruments; it's all live instruments, and I'm like, this ain't what I recorded. This crazy. So, in one instance, I'm like, well, this ain't what the feel I wanted. But in another instance, I'm like, man, this sounds like heaven. So
I'm about to say, it's got that organized noise feel.
Crazy,
it's like,
man.
it's fat sounds.
Crazy. And we recorded it super fast. Like, K was tripping because every time I come over, I'm like, he like, man, you need to listen to the beats. I'm like, nah, I'm ready to go now. Let's go. And so I do 2 takes and I'm done. And he's like, that's it? And I'm like, I'm done. He like, all right, cool. And then that's when he go in mastermind mode and just start evil genius going away. And he sends you like 6 different drafts. Like, this the final version. Wait, hold on. I found this girl who's in this one group that I saw at this open mic, and let me add her to it. And I'm like, all right. But yeah, the project came out great. Like, I ain't know nothing about I'm telling you, these boys put me on a lot of game. I ain't know about the Love Bugs. I didn't know. Shout out to the Free One who's doing background with Solange right now on tour. She did the intro.
Yeah,
so
sure
you just kind of fell into all this.
I fell into this, man. God is good, man. Just put me into a good situation, man.
Let's see some of the product then. Let's see Sunset Boulevard.
What we got? What we got?
We got this popping up.
Oh, okay. This is Is this Sun? Yeah, this is Sun.
Yeah, this is Sunset.
Oh, this is SON Set Boulevard.
SON.
Yeah.
Set Boulevard. Sunset.
Yeah. So this whole song is just dedicated to my son. So I'm just trying to make sure my son is set, and I'll just kind of, be me being a rapper, play on words.
You talk about him straight up.
Straight up, man. Hey.
How old your son?
This particular son I'm talking about is 4 years old now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so in the song I'm talking about, I actually mentioned my future son who's here now. In the song, yeah.
So you have 2, correct?
2 sons, yes sir.
That's awesome, man. You blessed twice.
Oh yeah.
LSU jersey.
LSU.
Hey, shout out to the Honey Badger.
And Team USA.
Yup. Man, I need to record a Jadakiss song now. These boys losing.
Oh man, I like your jeans. What are those?
Distress jeans.
Oh my!
Bringing it back.
It's not even a matter.
Hey, this podcast is coming full circle,
First
man.
of all, it's not a matter about the distressed denim. It's the fact that you use the actual term.
Like, you know me for however old I am.
You're not a buyer for the Gap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know,
like,
I use terms for everything.
Are y'all real brothers?
We are real brothers.
Real brothers.
Okay.
That's us. That's us.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Same mama,
That's my
same
older
daddy?
brother. Yeah.
Same
yeah.
mom, same dad.
Yeah.
Shout out to black families,
yeah.
man.
Or at least I hope so.
Me and
Mom,
my
dad,
brother
if
got
you're
the
looking-
same.
Golly, I don't even make that joke. And normally I would make that joke. You don't disrespect Brenda like that. I will whoop
how
your
you
ass.
know it's not disrespecting Brenda? It was disrespecting Larry.
Oh.
Exactly. Either way, shouts out to y'all.
Shout out to the parents, man. shout out to black parents, man.
But yeah,
Raising black
brother,
kids.
There you go.
Bro, yeah, man.
Speaking of black kids, you're a black father.
Yes.
You got 2 kids.
Yes.
That's what's up, man.
Yes.
And you speak about them a lot on this album.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
how did first of all, I mean, having the first son, how did that affect your music?
Man, I've always told stories in my music. Like, I mean, I like to have fun. I like to, talk about a whole bunch of stuff. But at the same time, I like to talk about my real life because it's easier to talk about what's really happening. It's hard to be fake to me.
Yeah.
Some people do it with ease, but for me, it's easier just to tell my real life. Like, it's easy for me to talk to y'all right now because we're talking about things that I've actually experienced. It's hard for me to talk about stuff I don't know about. So you know, when I became a father, like, I know about this, so let me talk about it. Plus, I know there's a lot of my peers who are going through that same thing. Either they can't communicate it or aren't comfortable doing it. So I kind of look at this as my chance for you to kind of relate to that, because, you know, as black men, I feel like this generation that we're in, we're taking more of that responsibility and putting it on our own shoulders. Like, I want to be a father, as opposed to back in the day, it was like guys ran from that responsibility. Now it's like, now it's almost, I hate to say it, it's like cliche and it's cool to be a black father, but no, it is cool. Like, take care of your
that's good.
Yeah,
Get a little shirt.
I want it to be cliche at this point.
Yeah. Black dad's shirt, or black dad's rock.
I just came from the barbershop. This dude always comes with a shirt representing his son, and his son has the counterpart representing his dad.
That's dope.
And I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's dope,
and the
man.
thing is, I mean, I would never fight this guy.
No.
So that's why I'm like, wow, like he looked like he looked like
I would never fight you.
he would look like he would
Perfect way
whoop
to
my
describe
ass.
somebody.
Yes.
I would never fight you.
This nigga got a face tattoo. I'm like, this is the hardest dad I've ever seen.
You can't call that corny.
Yeah,
at
no,
that point.
no.
Nah.
Yeah.
Even if I did, I don't want to get dog walked
Nah.
in. And I'm like, hey, nigga, you can't. Oh no,
You can't.
It is what it is.
So you have the son.
Uh-huh.
You have I'll say you have two sons now.
Right.
And you're still spitting this thing about, you're saying you like to talk about what's going on really in your life. Oh shoot, I just phased out on the question, man.
Oh, you're talking about what's going on in this life. Speaking specifically of what's going on in your life, and how you reflect that in your music. What were your thoughts going into this album?
Yeah.
So listening to the music K was giving me, it was very like lifestyle like. So when I was listening to it, we actually sat down and talked about it. We actually first just recorded songs, right? And then as we started to put it together, it's like, this feels like a movie or like a journey or something like that. And
You could tell with those skits.
yeah. And so when I wrote the song Sunset Boulevard, me and Kay both light bulb moment was like, Sunset Boulevard is an actual street in California. He's like, let's make this a trip and like a drive. And so that's when we was just like, okay, a journey in life, a journey is actually in a car. Let's make a parallel between the two. And so basically that's how the whole album is, just like from the beginning of when you wake up in the morning to getting all the way to the end and picking my son up, making sure he's set. We would just draw parallels the whole way through.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, man. And it was short. So it was like, man, let's make like, it's basically like a little short TV episode is kind of how I looked at it.
You know what? That's what it is. It was like the perfect length. I listened to it about 4 times a day.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this is a perfect length. You just put it on and keep playing and playing and playing and playing. I mean, yeah.
It's
So, like,
sequenced right. Yeah.
it is.
And then I looked at it too, like I'm thinking about too, if you're a parent, you probably have a real job. You need to go to work. Your average commute is about 30 minutes.
So you're trying to keep it at 30, like.
So
yeah,
I'm trying to give you time to digest something, because I know I'm at the point now with so much new music come out. If I see 20 songs, I don't even want to listen to it.
Nah.
I'm
I'm
be honest with
intimidated
you,
by
I'm
20
not.
songs.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
So I see 7 or 8. I'm like, oh, cool.
I
can
didn't
do that.
listen to that. What was that Chris Brown album that had 800 songs on it?
I love Chris Brown.
And
I love Chris Brown,
I
too.
said, there's probably a bunch of banging songs on here. I
don't have time.
said,
I think I can name one person who
take
you'd
go
accept it
for
from.
it. Who would I accept?
Rihanna.
20 Rihanna? 40 Rihannas?
Yeah.
40 Rihannas?
If Rihanna put out 40 songs tomorrow.
Why can't you just give me 4 albums with 10 songs?
You know
apiece?
what? But here's my thing about with Rihanna. I just feel like she wouldn't.
Oh, no, she would.
Rihanna could drop a 3.
Yes,
like Rihanna could
that's
drop a
it.
3-song album tomorrow
And
be
go
like,
on tour.
Look,
Yes.
And we
Sell out.
buy it.
this
Yes.
is what
Yeah.
you got, because
Yeah.
y'all are already bothering me enough.
Yeah.
I sell makeup now.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, I sell makeup and I'm with a multi-billionaire.
Yeah. I'm
she's
giving y'all this
literally
music
like-
because I feel like it.
Yeah.
she's like, I drop some lipstick and then there's a huge check, and then I drop music and it's like there's a check, but then I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
I'm selling lipstick.
And these sandals.
So yeah, that's it. Like every time she drops something for sale, it sells out, and then people be like, well, where's the music at?
Right.
Yeah.
Like that requires me to go.
I
do
know.
other stuff.
Go to do a studio.
Real
Go
work.
to a studio.
But yeah, I'm not trying to hear it. And then yeah, there's so much music out there. There's music dropping constantly.
It's
all
Friday.
the time.
Music dropped today, and I have
Yo.
no idea.
First off, I don't even know what days music dropped now. Like I don't think there's a day. Like now,
come
it's
out
just
every
like
day.
it comes out all the
It
time.
really does come out every day, but today is the day.
we dropped Sunset Boulevard like on a Wednesday or something like that.
There you go.
I picked up my phone today. I realized Wale dropped the album today.
Wale did drop an album. I got to watch him on
Didn't know.
the Breakfast Club. Go
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
I love
He
seeing
goes off.
Wale
That's
go
what he
off.
does. How is it releasing music in this type of climate, though?
It's fun. It's also a challenge, man, because you're trying to cut through everything. Like before, it used to mean something to say, man, I went to a studio and actually recorded something, and people was like, "Oh, you for real?"
Oh, you was in the
But
studio.
but now it's like
There's a
you
studio
rap
everywhere.
Man, my
Yeah.
cousin rap,
Yeah,
my brother
exactly.
rap. You know, like
Everybody makes beats.
everybody make beats.
I make beats.
You send somebody a song and they respond back with a song like,
Yeah.
I got a song too. Like, damn.
Y'all are funny too. Watching
Yeah.
all your stuff. What was it? When were beats? Who said beats were for free?
Oh,
I was
yeah.
Like, yo,
my boy Ronnie.
100. I'm like, yo, that's true.
Ronnie don't play with the beats, man.
Speaking of which, I guess you doing music.